Good day everyone, this is now week 3 of 4th quarter. So in our previous discussion video, we have started creating our HTML code and we have started creating, which means we started creating our first web page, so showing our name and of course showing our grade level together with our section. So for this week, we are going to improve and enhance your HTML skills by introducing to you also the HTML headings. So in our previous discussion video, we have created our HTML head, so our web page head. Reminder that there's a big difference between the web page head and of course the heading that is included in our body. So into this week, we're going to distinguish the HTML headings. We're also going to create HTML headings. You're going to explore and describe the HTML headings, and of course, you're going to construct HTML headings. But before we proceed to our demonstration, let's see our module. What really is an HTML headings? So in our HTML files, it is divided into two parts. So the heading and the body. So HTML code is divided, or HTML file is divided into two parts, the headings and the body. So a document has a main heading and of course a subheading, and they are assigned in font sizes to differentiate one from the other. So the main heading will be the biggest size. So yung main heading po natin ay yun ang pinakamalaki. Okay? Yun ang pinakamalaking font size, while the last headings, or our last headings, will be the smallest or the least essential among of the headings. So the HTML tags for the first heading, so the main heading will be H1. So once you assign your heading as H1, then it means that is our main heading. So HTML tags for the main heading will be H1, and of course followed by the H2, pero H2 will be smaller than the H1 up to H6. Okay, H6 will be assigned as our heading 6 and the smallest and least essential among of the headings. So in most application, however, would probably use 3 headings at the most. Okay, so to see the difference between head of our web page and of course the headings that can be included in our body, let's have a short demonstration using the following steps below or in your module. So step number 1, we're going to open our notepad and type the following informations on our notepad. So open our notepad. So you can just search notepad kung sakaling hindi nyo mahanapan sa inyong computer, but I believe lahat po ng computer is meron pong notepad. Okay, then click notepad because this is a free accessory for operating system, Mac OS man yan or Windows. Meron at meron siyang notepad, and let us type in the following code. So to start an HTML code, it always start with HTML tag. Okay, so let me just format my notepad para mas malaki po yung font size at para makita po sa video. So okay na siguro yung 26. So it always start with HTML tag. HTML tag, small letter man yan or big letter, as long as it is correct spelling. And of course, it always end with and HTML. Okay, ilagay na natin yung end HTML kasi baka mamaya makalimutan natin siyang ilagay. Pag nakalimutang ilagay, magkakaroon po tayo ng bugs. Okay, next will be, let's assign our head, our web page head. Then what will be our head? So it says there in our module, you're going to type your name. So for me, I'm going to type my name. So Mark. Okay. Then don't forget to put an end head. End head. Okay, to complete our tag. Okay, end head. Then next, after the end head, will be body. Beginning body, and of course we will be having an end body. Okay, and of course, what will be the content of our body? So let's have an heading 1 or our main heading up to the last heading. So H1. So to an HTML tag for headings will be, it can be H1. So H1 will be assigned as our main heading. So heading 1. And of course, end H1. And of course, we have also H2, heading 2, then end H2. Then H3, heading 3, then end H3. Then we have H4, heading 4, then end H4. We have also H5, heading 5, then end H5. We have also H6, heading 6, then end H6. Okay, then of course we have our beginning body, and of course we have our end body. Make sure that if we start a tag, if we start a tag, make sure that we should end it also. Okay? So kung nagsimula, kailangan matapos. Nagsimula, kailangan matapos. Nagsimula, kailangan matapos. Okay. So next will be, let us now save our, okay, it says in your module, now save your work as a sample headings.html, then by pressing Ctrl S. So press Ctrl S to save our work, then type in the file name of our HTML as sample heading headings.html. Okay, HTML. Then locate where do you want to save it. So let's say for example, I'm going to save it on my flash drive inside of our computer module, then click save. After saving it, then locate now your file. So it is located inside of my flash drive on our module. So this is our output for today, and let us open it with our browser. Example will be Google Chrome. Open it with Google Chrome, and this will be the expected result of your tag. So we have our head. Wait. Head. Oh. Meron tayong mali dito. It's supposed to be title. Head. Then supposed to be, your name will be title. Then end title. Okay. So wait lang, i-explain ko, medyo nalito na yata. Okay, so inside of our head here, we have our title, and the title of our web page will be your name. So kaya nagkaroon tayo ng head, then dun sa loob ng head, meron tayo ngayong title and the title will be our name. Kaya kung mapapansin kanina, head lang ang nakalagay at walang nakalagay na title tag. So kung walang nakalagay na title tag, then nandito na ngayon yung ating head. So ang ating title will be the file name of our HTML. Pero since inedit na natin siya, so we have now our head and the title and of course the end head, then press Ctrl S, make sure na title make sure that we have our title here inside of our head. Okay? Inside of our head. Dito tayo nagkamali. Inside of our head, make sure that we have our title, then press Ctrl S to save the changes. Then bakit wala pang naging changes dito? All you have to do is to refresh it. Okay, refresh by clicking this one or by right-clicking the browser, then click reload. So click refresh. Okay, once you click refresh, then your name will be our head and it will assign us the title of our web page. Okay, reminder that we have the title of our web page is different. Reminder that the title of our web page is different with the file name of our HTML code. Okay, so we have now our title, which is your name, and of course we have our heading. Heading 1 will be assigned as the main heading. That's why heading 1 is the biggest heading. And of course we have our heading 6, which is the smallest heading. Okay, smallest font size. Okay, and the least what do you call that? The least essential among of the headings. Okay, so hindi siya masyadong importante kapag inassign nyo siya as heading 6. Okay, so this is our expected output. Okay, expected output. So did we get it? Of course we did. Okay, so we have our heading 1, heading 2, heading 3 up to heading 6. Okay, so that's end of our week number 3. So for the day 2, week number 3, day 2 will be activity or your activity for the week. So do it by yourself. Do it by yourself. You can go back onto this discussion video if you want, but try to do it without the discussion video. So do it by yourself. Okay, so instruction here, open the notepad and create a new HTML that shows the word St. Louis School as the heading for 6 times. And of course, and the title of your HTML will be your name and your section. So save your new HTML code as activity1 headings.html. So please see and examine the sample output below. So this is an expected output for your week 3 activity. Now, so ano po ang isesend sa akin? So reminder, ang isesend na lang po sa akin is hindi na po video. Pipicturan nyo na lang po yung HTML code ninyo na nasa notepad, which is just like this one. Picturan nyo na lang siya. Then, picturan nyo din siya yung result once you open it using your browser. So dalawang picture. Picture number 1 will be yung notepad, okay, together with your HTML code, and picture number 2 will be your or the result of your notepad, which is just like this one. Okay, just like this one. Okay, so that will be your week number 3. And nga pala, for this for those who don't have a computer available, kung wala kayong computer, I've prepared also an alternative activity just for you. So that is week 2 up to week 3. Week 2 and 3. Because our fourth preliminary will be week 2 and week 3. Okay? So, let me just explain. No, hindi yan. Explain your alternative activity, which is this one. Okay. So, alternative activity, week 2, day 2 is starting HTML based on the discussion video, and on your module, construct an HTML code that will produce the output shown below. So, this is the output shown. Okay? So, yung magpaproduce nito. Use the notepad below for your answer. So, all you have to do into the notepad is to write the HTML code that can produce this one. Okay? That will produce this one. So, reminder, kasali po yung title ng ating webpage. Okay? Title ng ating webpage. So, isulat nyo lang yung HTML code nito sa notepad. Okay? Then, week number 3, baliktad naman. Based on the discussion video and on your module, draw the possible result of the HTML code given below. Use the space provided for your answer. So, ito naman, binigay yung HTML code. So, HTML code is given. So, all you have to do is to draw the possible result of this HTML code once you run it into your browser. So, ano nga ba ang magiging possible result nito kapag dirinow na natin or kapag inopen na natin siya using our browser? So, possible result, draw it inside of this box. Okay? So, that will be for week 2 and week 3 alternative activity. So, na-explain ko naman na yung activity natin for week 3. So, that's it for week 3, and I will send our week 4 after your fourth preliminary examination. Okay, so good luck, Louisians, and God bless.